Right, welcome guys. We're back again with, guess what? Age of Wonders 4. My favourite game, my favourite series of all time. Love this game. Anyway, we're sort of smacking our way through, just sort of expanding in around now High Pledge, which we haven't actually had a look to see what we can build in here. Now, we've got no recruitment. Why is that? What's going on there? No gold, that's why. We're out of gold. Okay. Now, we've got certain things we can bring in. We've got Peacebringer. So let's see what we can actually ultimately get from here. So the Honor Blades, the Sworn Guard, Wayfarer, Constrictor. Again, this is one that we've actually brought in. Lieutenant's one that we've brought in. The Seal Bearer. The Vow Keeper, the White Witch we brought in, the Peacebringer. Tier 3. So one thing we don't actually have here is the Lightbringers. And Warlord we've brought in ourselves as well. Peacebringer there is actually not a bad one for us. So these are special ones from where they were. Now they're so this is a Valiant Sirens, which we just brought in. We've got an Arcane Focus. That's not going to worry us. So yeah, okay, we get 30 experience from combat, adaptable, and empowered by magic. So once per turn, when taking damage from magic attacks or spells, gain strengthened for 3 turns. Now they're Oathsworn. With Harmony. Okay, your people follow a path of Harmony. Seeking cooperation, clear the world. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Anyway, talented collectors. They gain 5 gold mana knowledge. So we don't really get this one. Any of these things, mana channelers. So anyway, that's not really going to happen. We just sort of and just wanted to see what they did bring in. We just got to try to make them happy anyway. But anyway, we'll just keep on going. Actually, I don't know what I spent all my gold on. Hi, Began. How you going? And hi to anybody else that's joined us. So welcome, guys. But yeah, I don't know what... We've got that there. Restore this node. There's a gold vein. Let's actually restore that. Just spend 100 there just to sort of pick up more gold. That will be useful. And so we've got our main army still just sort of rattling around in here, still getting their health back. We have we finished off a... like a spawner out through this other side. We'll still just keep on making our way. We've sort of now got all the cities that we're going to be needing. So I don't think we really need too much else. It's more just going to be if there's something like Archon Blood. We've actually already got some of that. With Annex, we do get 20 more mana. Mana is actually pretty reasonable for what we have. Let's just keep on going back through the different units. Now we've got 4 stacks here. We're thinking of taking this on. I don't know if this army is strong enough yet, but I might as well get over there. We are going to come down and take on the giant fairly soon. There's 4 turns that something's happening in there. Not sure what that would be referring to. But I don't like that they're encroaching so close to our territory. So there's a city in here that I think we'll be wanting to destroy. And then we're getting the capital city down through here. But I would want to get rid of this Forsaken Cove. There's a gold infestation spawner. So I don't think I can deal with it with this army just yet. Particularly out on the water. We've got these new Wolf Rider units. Forgot about them. And of course we've got our penguins. We'll just move across and just get everyone ready, I think. Just get into the water. We've got the penguins in there as well. And then we'll try to figure out what the best strategy here would be. We haven't even expanded over here yet to have a look to see what's out this side. Now these guys, we want to keep them in our territory, just for healing. So I'll leave them there. Again, just to keep them inside the borders. Actually, they're actually all healed up. That's okay. We'll still just keep them inside the borders there. And we'll just keep on having a bit of a look around. So that's done that one. Let's go north now. Just keep on expanding out and having a look around and see what we can find. Now I can't quite scoot up into there. That one's gonna. The other one is way down below here. This one is really just sort of having a bit of a look around, actually, at everything else. Let's see if we can take this location. And we can't really, I don't really want to be causing an issue, so we'll just keep away from that one. What is required? So this one here is, there's only a slight area there I can grab. I'll just open this one up as well. Just keep on sort of opening up all of the territories up in this other side. Okay, we'll just go back up to the top again. And end our turn there. Okay, so create a new bounty. I'm not interested in that. Even if I create the bounty, it's just not going to, like the Forsaken Cove is something that I would look at. So Morcia can accept the bounty, but it's funny actually. It's sort of like the units that are close to it, like it says impossible for Horga here to actually go and do that one. Then we've got a fractured infestation as well. So she's the only one that would accept any of these. Well, we're not going to bother doing it. Now we're coming first out of the, like military-wise, we're coming second. Horga is actually advanced. Oh, he's above us. Interesting. Magic-wise, and we're not really a magical group, so that doesn't really worry me, the fact that we're coming fourth there. Coming first here with expansion. Yeah, that's okay. We can go grab yet another province here. Now these it doesn't really matter where we go. I'm thinking another farm. We've already got 3 farms here though. Another forester would be useful. Mangrove forester there. Actually, we'll get this one here, so we can get this ruined mana node. So we'll grab the forester there, and then we'll go into here, and we'll actually just restore this node as well. There we are. It'll just give me more income. Back up the top there. Okay, so now we've got retaliating growths. This is a buff spell. Target friendly unit gains retaliating growth for 2 turns. We do actually have the conjure amplification, which An amplification pylon, a stationary structure that deals damage and increases the damage of your spells by 50%. That's not really what I want. It does do a lightning blast. What's the cost to reshuffle? To reshuffle is going to cost me 60, which is still a fair percentage. Like, what's that, about 8% of my total mana? But I think I'll do it. And Tendril Labyrinth is actually always a good one. So I'm going to grab that one now. I've got Bread for War as well, Minor Race Transformation. Now I can't apply it to my own main group, but I can actually apply it to the Sirens. But this one here is going to be a great one across the all the different cities. Area excavated. Okay, so grab whatever's in here. A Frost Great Axe. This is tier 2. We'll just take the reward. We won't open up anything. And I can't quite get down to there where this one is opening up. Let's move down this way. I don't think we can actually reach this. No, it's just a bit too far out of our view, or out of our proximity. 14 turns. We get another hero. That's actually good. Well, the Cove. Now we've got 541 there, 581 there. These just aren't strong enough yet. This is the trouble. 730 there with Began. And we've got the Penguins now sort of in there as well. Now, if we send the Penguins in, they're 528. So it really comes down to what do we want out of this group. If we have a look at Rutz's group, so we've already got a Fury there. The Warriors have got a bit of they've got a fair bit of strength. Probably don't need the Snow Spirit. So let's go with these. I won't take those last two. And if we have a look at this group in here, getting another White Witch would be useful. And we've also then got the War Shaman. Kindle Resolve, lose 2 negative status effects, and Champion Invigorate. It's not really enough. These aren't really all that great. What I might do is actually move this one in, and this one. This one's already legendary status. Now that gives me 3 of these. Is that now too much? You know, I might switch them around a little bit. Put a Constrictor in that other group. And keep those in that group. So we're now seeing the infestation. Now, if I attack any one of those, all 3 then come in. This is worth 1800. So it's going to be tricky, this one. I thought that this was actually a wandering stack, but it may not be. They're all legendary. Phantasm Warriors. What else do we have in here? The Ghost Ship. Look, it's fighting on the land. Sorry, fighting on the water like this does make life difficult for us. So it's 6 there. It's a bit of a tricky one to gauge whether this is what we want to do or not. Just do a quick save and Just evaluate whether this is going to work or not for us. I don't think we've got any spells that are going to work. No, we've got no spells that we can cast out here just yet to weaken them. That is, we've got a slight advantage. It's a risky battle. Let's try it and see how we go. I'll just do a quick save here, and then we'll go in and see if we can actually get rid of this cove. So this is a spawner. This is a gold spawner, which is sort of like the highest level. We'll do manual combat here to see how we go with this. Our units, the thing with our tier 1 units is that they are very, very strong. They do a good job. Unfortunately, you can see most of our guys will be on ships, so they're going to be not as effective as they normally would be. And again, I think what we want to do here is try to just tackle one area at a time. They're coming through the middle here with the ghost ship. Beacon can change. This polymorph, it always hits, but it's I think what we'll do is we'll wait for the different units. Now the Kraken is a tier 4. It has got Pull of the Deep, always hits. Attempts to submerge an embarked unit to kill it. The lower the target's hit points, the greater the chance. If the attempt fails, the target sustains 40 physical damage. So we don't want that to happen. Now that is at range 4. So I can't move into there for its turn, and it takes up all of its action points. It also then has Tentacle Vortex, deals damage to adjacent enemies. Enemies that are 2 hexes away sustain half the damage, and are pulled towards the unit. So that one is this is a big one where it can come in and actually do some damage if it gets a chance. Then it's also then got this melee strike. So what I need to do is I need to find somebody that can actually sit there and actually take the punishment right from the very, very start. It's really got to be one of these guys. So we've got this warrior unit for 125. It's got, this is embarked, which makes it difficult. Does that actually affect this one as well? Yeah, embarked -2. This is a tricky one because we're not really geared. This is probably not a good idea to have fought this. We've got small Krakens in through there as well. They're nothing we have to really worry about. And then we've got Phantasm Warriors back there as well. So what I'll do is I'll just get it so that this one can at least do something. To try to draw it in. I don't know if it will, but we'll see if it can. It still keeps it away from 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're still away from that, the main thing that it does do. Let's just move this one back out. This one a little bit closer. Move that one up. Just keep this one further around the other edge. The penguins are probably going to have to be the main ones that do the actual fighting here, so I'm going to move them in. So dire penguins have got the ability with the... Oh, that's cool. Haven't seen it like when they're in the water like this. Unspeakable Horror. So melee attack inflicts remorse. They lose morale at the end of every turn. The Brutal Mark, there we go. Savage Strike. Now the other thing we can do is to split these So we can take on this as a smaller group. They've got Banshees there, which will do the Banshee Whale, but that's okay. Now Ruts can move into there with one shot. We do have the phase ability here. Alright, a bit of damage done. Start to weaken these. We'll bring these penguins down this way as well. So that's the main group that we're trying to avoid at this stage. Let's see how we go now. So the whale. It's all been weakened. They're all coming this way. Another Banshee. It's going to hurt. This is probably a beyond us, to be honest. I don't think we can do this. So we may have to do something different. It's big and getting damaged. Just wanted to see if this is possible, and I don't think it is. I don't think we can do this one. Not with this group. Now the Kraken... retaliation is going to hurt. Let's see if we can freeze this. 66% chance to freeze it. That's actually worth doing. Resisted it, unfortunately. Okay, the Fury. Constrictor, who I will be wanting to probably use against this one here, I think. Move that one out of the way. And we can start to use spells now. This one here has taken a little bit of a... Status vulnerability is now down. He's wet. I was hoping that we'd do better damage than this. Whoever attacks first is going to get a bit of a nasty shock. Beacon's going to have to move out of here. We can use the polymorph. It's only 53%. I think I'll still take it. Nope, didn't work. All right, we're in trouble here. Inflicting remorse on it. So this thing has now got heaps of remorse. Loses 2 morale at the end of each turn, stacks up to 5 times. Now, the morale is already coming down. Smack this one into here. The fact that we couldn't finish that one off is a big, big issue. I'm going to have to try the ice coffin. Oh, it's still resisted it, damn it. Alright, that's this is a real problem. Hardly any damage there. See if we can draw this one away. Yep, that works a little bit. That then gives me the chance to be able to fire big shots with this one. 90% running through there. The other Banshee, not really all that important. 100% chance to freeze both any of these. So I can freeze any one of them. Alright, that's now frozen. That unit, I can kill that one off. I can sort of just do damage into any of these as well. That one doesn't get a chance to hit any of them. That one does, and he gets to kill that one. Look, I might as well get rid of this one, I guess. It's out of the picture then. Now I've got the bullets here. I've also got a phase. I've got Hex Pact. Actually, I should have done this one before. It's a free go. Thank you there for the gifted subs there, Began. That's very, very much appreciated. Yeah, so Began's saying I usually do better against Krakens doing an auto battle for some reason. Yeah, we could even try that again as well, just sort of see if that actually does work. Now, we do have the Hex Pact in here. Now I've got the 3 bolts in here. I think I might just move back. I'm just not doing enough damage here to really make it so that we end up having a meaningful hit. So let's just move this one back. Yeah, I just can't see this one being something that we end up really doing much with. We're way too weak at this stage. This one won't get the shot, and it will be a flanking shot if it was still there. Right, that one's down. Leave that one there. Okay, so that's all we can do. We'll end our turn. That was a complete waste. This Kraken. Banshees. Kraken has a turn, it's going to be a problem. Resisted it, which was lucky. I think our penguins have got sort of life stealing as well. Focus on this one over here. More remorse. And now it's wanting to run. Graze, that's okay. And Beacon can get do the honours here. So the Kraken is down. Small Kraken, and see how we go here. Critical, and it's down as well. Okay, then we've just got this one here. Now these bolts, we can do a bit of damage there. These bone wyverns. And we can kill that one off as well. So that's the only one left out of everyone that's fighting that back down this way, which is great. So this is the one we're in trouble with back over here. So we've now got only two Phantasm Warriors back in this side. Now these guys are going to lose their lives, I'm pretty sure. We've been severely weakened everywhere through here. Do we run? Do we get out of here? Is it time to evacuate? Now the Banshee is sort of in the way of us. Good melee strike there. I've also got this one as well with the pull. Let's try to pull this one away. But then freeze up this unit to be able to sort of scoot its way back through everything. Let's kill this one off. These are ones that they just keep on bringing in. Until we can get rid of the ship, it's going to be a problem. We can save ruts. We're going to struggle here. of them are really gonna be done. Let's move back out the way. Ones are getting ready to run. Doing 90% there. Let's move this one out to here. It's not really going to help me much. You hardly do anything. Again, we'll just bring these up. That one's going to take us a bit of beating. But we can still do a bit of damage here. Oh, it's not worth it. Okay, so these two here we're going to have to sacrifice. I can weaken those with the enfeebling howl. This will do a little bit of damage. They've been weakened. I probably should have done this a bit beforehand. This lockdown here. Okay, we do still have spell casting as well, which I might as well use. No point down here, we're doing well down that way. It's really just this flank that's the problem. Now that one there can't be cast in water. Oh, that is amphibious. Okay, I didn't realise that. In that case, we'll pop this in here because that's the thing. Actually, I'll put it in the middle there. Didn't realise that was amphibious. So it's getting ready to run because of these penguins. Very close to running. Alright, we'll end our turn there. We'll lose that unit. It's gone. Ooh, big hits. Lose a penguin unit. Okay, well, I can get ruts away. I can get you away as well. Get you away. White Witch I can get away as well. I'll do that. Moving unit into retreat zone will cause it to become routed and leave the battle. Unit will lose move points after battle. Retreating your last unit will cause you to lose the battle. If you lose the battle, the unit will either die or scatter and reappear at one of your cities after a few turns. Alright, so that's actually not ideal, is it? It isn't good. I think we're sort of a bit screwed here. I wonder what I could have done differently. I don't think I could do much. We could try an auto battle and just sort of see if we do snag it that way. Because I'm really not liking what's happened down in here. They didn't really split their forces up as much as I thought they would. So I think what we'll do is let's go back out. Let's go and load in the quick save from before the game. And we'll just try as an auto battle and just to see if that would have been any better. So we're going to end up losing a lot of units down there. I don't really want to be losing those units. Not just for an infestation. So we'll just go back down again and give it a go. So we'll see how we go as an auto and just sort of see what the auto battle would have done. Yeah, no, that's not acceptable. That's not acceptable even slightly. So that's not going to, I don't want to do that one. We'll just close that one off. So I think what we'll do is we'll end up leaving this and come back. So we'll just go back and load the game. I think we could do better than that ourselves, but that was really not good. Hi River Reed, how you going? Hope everyone is doing well. Okay, so we're just going to leave that one. So we won't attack that yet. We're just not strong enough. And we'd either need flying units or, yeah, the embarked units just aren't going to be good enough. Or dragons. When we get dragons, that will be probably the key, I think. And they're not far off. They are not far off. How far until we get the dragon here? Frost Dragon coming in 8 turns. So we'll get a couple of them and then we'll start to sort of move down and take these sorts of things on. So where do we want to go with this army? Probably just back again, to be honest. We're going to be ultimately smashing into here. Let's just go back in there. Alright, that'll do us. Now the Crystal Thicket, this is a just a bronze, so I can go in with anything here. And we've got our, this one here, we've got Sev with his force, relatively strong. We've got our main guy here as well. This guy's already beyond legendary. And then we've got, this is just a standard old group. So the Crystal Thicket, something that we could actually end up getting with High Pledge. So I think we'll take these elementals in. reflections. You enter a forest of glowing crystal formations, showing eerie reflections of you and your troops. Use magic to fortify the troops against the mirror mimics. That's going to be 288 mana. Look, it's only 2 turns. I'm going to do it. So that's going to just make this battle a little bit easier. Marauder Guards. They've got a couple of tier 4s here. Mirror mimics. It's a little bit tricky. Let's just go to manual combat again. So we've got... you need some range units maybe for that last fight, potentially. Yeah, followed straight away. Seems like a nice chill stream. Thanks for that, Blinkster. Yes, it's. I don't get too excited, particularly if there's no reason to get excited. Christopher is saying, "Hello, Daz. Just came back from a game of Age of Wonders 4 to join your stream." There we go. Thank you. And Etrolos is saying this game is great. It's the closest to Heroes of Might and Magic 3 for me. My message failed to send somehow. Oh, okay, that's no good. I didn't see any other previous message from you. Yeah, with the... actually, there's a new Heroes of Might and Magic game on the horizon. I'm not sure when it's due to come out, but I will definitely be covering that one. This is quite different. Like it's different to Heroes of Might and Magic. It's just because of these tactical battles are just exceptional with what they end up doing. This is quite like this. Actually, people either hate or love the tactical battles in Age of Wonders 4. So it ends up being something where there's a lot of sort of tricky stuff that does go on. Now, with this particular battle, I'll just go through if you're sort of newish to the game and really trying to figure out to make sense of different things. The game has got these little icons above each unit, which tells you what sort of class they are. And a lot of people were saying it didn't really have enough heart to if you had a shield unit, which is what this one is, that all the shield units played the same, and they do the same role, but they do play quite differently. So everything has got like its own abilities. When you see, so they've got a couple of shield units in through here and over here. So but these are, when you see the little turn like number 1 there, it means it's only level 1, and so level 1 units really are just stock standard. So our shield unit here has got a few extra little things we've put on it, but it basically is just a shield unit. These units here should only just be basic shield units. They've got like an essentially just a melee strike, and then they have the shield wall that they can put up if they wanted to. They've also then got a mage unit at the back. So this is only tier 1. So it's going to be pretty basic. So it's just going to do cosmic bolts. That's all it's going to really do. But astral wisps do actually have like a separate ability with the astral membrane. So melee range attackers have a 30% chance of becoming stunned for 1 turn if they do attack it. So we have to be careful with our... we want to be attacking this one with ranged abilities, just because it can stun. And then we have these at tier 4. Now these are always... It's important to know what you're up against when you see anything really above tier 2. So in our case, we've got a tier 10 like hero that's leading. So this is actually the ruler of our particular group. He's flying on a wyvern. I've got some tier 3s, some tier 1s back into here, and then a tier 2 sort of standard old little unit back in there as well, just this lieutenant. Actually, I really come in with the wrong group. These aren't really the ideal group to take this one on. The mimics in through here, the mirror mimics will have like special abilities. This one's got mimic. Transform into target enemy non-hero unit. Status effects are copied. Enchantments are copied. Hit points are copied if higher than the units. Becomes stronger when transforming into lower tier units. Becomes weaker when transforming into higher tier units. Then we've got so it's got a melee strike there. It doesn't do much damage, but the mimicking is the thing. So we will try to mimic on one of these. Now, it's important for us to see what the range is. Range 6. So we're not going to be able to avoid that. So they'll be going... So what we're going to end up doing is fighting more of the big elementals, which is what they will then choose to become, I think. So one of these two, the Snow Spirit or the Stone Spirit. Now, I think I prefer them to be Stone Spirits. So with that in mind, I'm going to not promote the Snow Spirit up too high. This Stone Spirit does have like different abilities. It is very, very strong. This Mimic is only 120 hit points. We can have a look and see what else it's got. Yeah, it doesn't have too much else, really. It's got the shield wall because it's got protection from those nearby with the shield wall up. So what we'll do is I think we'll just sort of... Like, there's no real reason for us to hover back. I will move this one up because I know that they're going to end up taking what he is anyway. Unless we take them the lieutenant. They may do that. What's the cooldown on this? Always hits. When they want to do it, they can do it. There's no cooldown. In that case, I will just move up. Just move that one up. So I'm creating like a shield wall area. Now this is a magically charged zone. Just move that one back a little bit. Bring the lieutenant back in around this other side. That'll do us for now, so we'll just end our turn there. Everyone will then just go into the protection mode. Shield walls will go up if that's what they're doing. Ah, they didn't do it. They went with something else. And they're not going to be able to do too much against us, these other units. They did go with the lieutenant. And they're weakening. Interesting. So these guys have still got, they've got 115. Sorry, that's not what they've got. I'm picking the one that I need to go and get. Oh, they've actually chosen. They've chosen tier 1 units. They have chosen that. Alright, well that's actually good for me. So I can actually, I can do a few different things here. I can phase in, chilling phase, and like into here, and actually chill all of these different units. Which I think I'll do. It was a critical hit on both of them. And then I've only got one more action point left over, so I can actually then do a freezing burst. There's a 90% chance of freezing one of these units. Yeah, all of them are 90%. Yeah, it's become frozen, which then makes it a bit easier for us to hit these. So I'll put this one in behind, and then we'll just use this his ability here to throw the javelin. And we can almost kill that one off. We can very closely kill that one off as well. Again, I've got another phase move here, an immobilizing phase, but I can't really... I can move into there and smack it. Yeah, I'll be able to smack my way through here. So what I might do is I might go and use this discern weakness. They're all out of range, that's alright. We'll, I would have liked to have killed this one off. Actually, I can kill it off this way. If we happen to snag another critical hit. Now remember, this is a tier 4 that's actually underneath here. I'll just get this one occupied. And then we can kill that one off. So it comes back as a mimic again, but it's now severely damaged with its health points. So it's now tier 4 again. And yeah, we can kill this one off with the lieutenant. All right, so this guy, how can we do more damage here? Oh, I accidentally ended the turn rather than use a magical ability, but we should be okay. Again, this is a fairly weak, just tier 1. That mimic should then change into something else. Oh no, it didn't. There we go, kill that one off now. That was good, so we got rid of that one pretty readily. Kill this one off as well now, just with the snow elemental. This one here would be wanting to smack as well. So this is the other mimic. Just do damage to it. That's one action point no matter where I place this. So we'll kill that one off to get it back to being a mimic again. I'm sort of ignoring the wisp at the back. So it's now transformed back again. It must lose all of its action points when this one when it happens like this. They're quite weak, aren't they, really, in reality? So I can use a spell if I'm wanting to, but I don't really need to. So we'll just end our turn here. Let's call back to being one of these. So it did transform. Get the lieutenants smacking it. Pretty cool, that's good. It should go back to being a mimic again, does it? Or is that it now? Looks like it's it. And then the wisp. Critical, and that's killed it. All right, well that was done. That was good. So we lost a little bit of health there, but nothing too much. Okay, reflections aftermath. So what do we end up getting? We receive a heap of knowledge, which is good. We receive 295 gold. Gold is always useful. Again, a spirit wolf unit. What do they end up getting here? Old friend. These are tier 3 ethereal units. The one-hander. What's that one? Tier 2. No, I don't need that. Remember the day you cast your first spell, we receive a heap of mana. All cities gain city stability. City stability there for there's only 3 of them that are actually of the same race that we are. I think we'll just go the money. Getting the spirit wolf. I don't need it. I just don't need it. We'll get the money. The money is what we need. So we'll just come back again. There's really not much else we need to do here. Let's just get ready to march down. Actually, that one does need to just heal up a bit more. That one's still got a bit of healing to do as well. I'll just stay where I am there for now. Create new bounty. Nope, we don't want to do that. High pledge. I wonder when we get this back. The fortifications again. Really can't afford to do much there. Palisade walls, I'll throw them in as well. just so we can sort of get some protection. Because we'll sort of leave this one unprotected for a little while now. Look, by the time we heal up, we'll be sort of down into this bottom corner anyway. So let's just go. Let's just start to move down. Might pick these up on the way. I'll wait. Interesting. So we've got different cities that have now fallen to the like we've got other armies that are now marching in. Looks like they're under siege. Looks like the elves. This is a vampire elf. So the vampires are being smashed by the dwarves. Swing back past all of this again. Move out through these areas. So what's happening there? Who's that? Really not in a position to do anything else there. And our turn. So these armies here aren't as strong as our other northern armies. The northern armies were the first ones that we had. Privileged position. So this is so what do we have in through here? The Hulk gain mark of the tower. So, residing in their high halls, the members of this race look down on all less developed dwellings. So get +2 order. Cities in this race with city tier of 3 or higher generate 5 Imperium. Cities in this race with tier 2 or lower generate -10 Imperium. Now, that's ultimately going to be good. We're very close to getting to the 3rd tier in nearly all of our cities. Nearly all of them. Now we've already got one of them there, and we do want to get to all of them to that level. Let's see, sort of privilege, so we lose Imperium. Yeah, we've sort of got no real choice other than to do this. Now, unfortunately, that is going to impact the base city income. Now, if we have a quick look and see, this is a tier 2, I think. Or is it tier 3? Tier 2. It's a tier 2 town. And what we'd need to do is to get the Halls of War to make it into tier 3. Which I want to do anyway. But I think I'll grab the Tendril Labyrinth first before we do that. And similarly here, this is also at the... Oh, this is a tier 3 already. Didn't realise that. In that case, we can get dragons, can we? Oh no, we need to be tier 4. Alright, so that one there is actually is already tier 3. That one's tier 3. So we ending up making... We've got good stuff happening back in through there. And that is up here. What have we here? This probably already is a tier 3. Yeah, it's tier 3 as well. So we've only got one tier 2. So that actually works out well. Rivalry with us ended. Okay, they've got other things on their mind. Now we can build a few more things in through here. Actually, that's a good one there. Materium Empire. So if we go this way here, Gain 20 to 20 casting points, and world map casting points would be good as well. A lot of good stuff here. Let's get this one here, I think. So we're getting 179 and 196. Yeah, that was good. 213 now. So they've produced a blacksmith. That means we're going to get the dragons a lot faster. They produced a hall, getting the Arcane Institute pretty quickly. So I wanted to grab this one here, the Forsaken Temple. So it's now sort of stretched out to there, which is good. Bloodguard can now annex another province as well. We've got a lot of territory here. Well, we just hit right here, so I can grab this one as well. I can grab another conduit. Let's go and do that. What are they on? Tranquility Pool. Oh, we can. Yeah, we definitely want to smash those with this army. So I'll just come back through the middle here and pick up the different bits and pieces. So we now have Tendril Labyrinth. We'll select new research. Blizzard Frenzying Focus. Now this is going to be for anything that's not actually our core unit. So this is, I might go that way. Blizzard. This is an enemy army spell. This is where we can weaken things before we go in and attack them. That's probably the one we want. Let's go that way. We've got the different orders. I'll come back to those in just a minute. Okay, Mauritia has now lost her throne city. And if she's defeated in combat, she loses. So she's close to being killed off. Bring these up. Just keep the army back together again. Quick save here. And we'll just auto combat this one. That's fine. Tier 3, that's not bad. Close that one off, so we'll give that to Ruts. We'll move across to this side. We'll clear out these areas because we've already got them sort of in our I should have cleared them out ages ago. Oh, I can't really get across. Not sure how I can get back up through. Yeah, we've been up through there. scoot back the other way. Okay, well, in our turn there. So Neon is in saying, man, these mark traits can be tricky to use. And how's things going for you today, Daz? It's going well, thank you. And in YouTube, we've got Asterith is saying, great game. Thanks for the whole effort. Greets from Istanbul. Oh, wow. The city in 2 continents. So Hugh David saying, hello, Daz. Age of Wonders 4 is such a great game. I'm enjoying this seriously. Thank you. Yeah, I'm actually really enjoying just going back and playing Orcs, you know, something simple. It's sort of, I've got to do that more often, actually. Like, it's sort of... I'm glad I just didn't start playing the Nomad group, to be honest. It's sort of like I'm enjoying all the other stuff that it brings in. So he's now declared a rivalry. Negotiation succeeded in through here. Now the dwarves are going to become even more powerful as they proceed. So we have to be a bit careful of them. Yep, that's okay. New Empire. Now we don't have enough to spend anything in through this other side, but we do now have this one here. That's actually a good one. Vassals granting another 10 gold in tribute. We've got a fair few vassals. Spell's ready to cast. Again, I'm not really ready for this one. High Pledge produces Bathhouse. So that's going to get the happiness up, which is good. So that's going to then make everything sort of then move a lot better and faster. So that's fine. Yeah, that's all good there as well. Just need to get one more population here. 3 turns and then we'll be able to pick up the tier 3 building. So they're just a little way off at this stage. Just start to sort of make our way down here. Finding other loot. Now, I don't really like that they're here. Now they're number 1 in military, so I think I'm going to need all of my armies together for when we take him on. There's one of our vassals in here, so let's just wait. Bring the army up. Just get them ready. But we'll wait for the other army to come down as well. So, with what we have here, it's an easy battle for us. It should be harder than that, surely. Going to defend a unit, really don't need it. Done. Let's do a quick save here. Now that one there is a little bit stronger. Just bring this one across to there. Do a quick save again, and in we go. Got some swamp trolls. Yep, everything's fine. That's all good. Okay, so we'll just close that one off as well. And the Book of Siegecraft grants Siege Breaker to all of your units in your army. When part of a besieging army, this unit contributes +1 fortification damage. That's actually pretty good. Oh, hang on, no. It's only. I thought it was. It says to all units in your army. I thought that was going to multiply by 6. Anyway, we'll open up the hero screen, and I might as well give it to Grum. Confirm, and we've gone up a level as well. So we're sort of heading down towards this. So committed charge. We're not really using charges. Extra hit points. We do actually have this one as well. This unit grants 20% critical hit chance to adjacent friendly units. I'll take that. Critical hits are great. So we'll confirm that one and close. Tranquility Pool is now acquired. The hero leveled up. This is Sev. Now we're going down this way here. This is Conjure Greater Elemental Spirit. So summon a tier 3 spirit unit based on the hero's chosen disciple. So we'll go the discipline. This summons lasts for 3 turns. Let's go that way. So we're now coming into the middle here, Elemental Mastery. So we've sort of moved all the way down, like just getting the tier 1s. Now we get the tier 3. So that will become. We haven't even bothered with the tier 1s. We'll close that one off. That's good. And there's nothing much else for us to clean out back in these rear areas. Just move these down and then we'll get ready to go to war. So save the Conjurer, close that one off. I just can't really bring this one around. I could go underground actually. That'd be a way to do this. Where we should be able to scoot our way through. Looks like we're actually now getting back to our territory here. Just keep on having a bit of a look around. Alright, we'll end our turn there. So Neon is saying, been enjoying the latest expansion, but I've encountered a game-breaking bug on my latest save. Oh really, what was that? Hi Peter, how you going? Saying, hello Mr. Tactic and Gang, there we are. Rally has started. So there's nothing much in here that I want. These are all the things that come through. The Spirit Hawks, don't really need them. Yeah, don't really need any of those. So I'm not going to worry about any of the Rally of Leeches. We don't have anything strong enough to warrant getting. Now we can start to afford some of these. I do want that when we get to 150. That'll be next turn. What else do we have? Master Masons. Yeah, we'll just leave that where that is. I could certainly get more outposts in around the middle of the map. Now this one here is, if we have a look at see what we've got here. We've already done the Wolf Riders. Do I want another Frost Wyvern mount? I don't think I do. I think I'm sort of happy enough with what I've got, to be honest. So we'll close that one off. Blizzard. Okay, that's good. Looks like new research. Ah, here we go. So the way that we're playing is we've got a thing where we don't actually get to choose the like when the tomes come up. They just come up sort of like semi-randomly. So not random, but everyone gets them at the same time. So we're now in tier 4. So we're going to desecrate land. Calamity Dragon. I don't really want this one, to be honest. Crimson Rain. Crimson Court. This is city structure. Okay, so we end up with, for tier 3, 4 and 5 units, you gain extra hit points, extra experience, letting you gain mana from vassals. This would be good. This would be very good. There's a Blood Exarch. There's a tier 5. So this is actually more of a vampiric one. The combat enchantment. Alright, that's not bad. Final banishment, the combat spell. Yeah, I don't think I want that one. Tome of the Revenant. This is an undead one. Don't really want that one as well. Summon fallen angel. It's a big tier 5 unit. Corrupt bolts. That's tempting. We've got teleportation. We're down to tier 3 again now. Tome of Dragons. We're already getting dragons anyway. So we're sort of building dragons with things we've found on the actual map. So now the Cold Dark is not a bad one for us. Veil of Darkness. We can't use that. Marching Winter. Snow Spirit. Yeah, don't really need any of that either. Corruption. Don't really want that one. Torment. Don't really want that either. That's sort of undead. So I don't want to play undead at this stage. I haven't played undead for a while. Maybe I should go back and play it sometime. Then we're back to the Calamity Dragons back through here. None of them really are sort of applicable to me. Now, what's the Undying do? So who gets that one? Holy Champion. This is a target friendly unit gains, yeah, plus 50% damage, Undying. So uncast enemy unit, and it takes 2x radius, lose 10 morale. So that's a spell. I'm sort of liking the idea of this. Sort of, it is a bit too undead for the theme that I'm wanting to play. Phase Beasts are great. It's unit enchantments, which we can't really use. It's an Astral Trade Relay. Again, I'm not getting much from that I need. The Cold Dark doesn't really work. Tome of Corruption. Torment. Painbringer. Again, I'm probably not going to worry about getting these sort of tier 4 units. I just don't really need it. Go back to Calamity again. What have we missed out on? These are too weak. Going back through it. Pyromancy we don't want because we have gone Frost. Let's just go down towards the bottom here. Let's see what else we can pick up. So we've got Cryomancy, Doom Herald, Joy Siphoners. This would actually be a good one, but that's actually a race transformation. Again, these are all things that I can't really put on my main units. Marching Winter is a good one for us. Necromancer, then we've got Torment, so we've got Tome of the Reaper, Oblivion, the Eternal Lord there. Flash freeze. I just don't like any of them, to be honest. There's just none of them are really sort of wire snow preference. So we're gone with frost. So we're building frost dragons. We're building. We've sort of gone with anything that's we're steering clear of burning. So we're trying to get we got white witches as an example. So we've already sort of started off down with cryomancy. We ended up sort of getting the white witch. So the lesser snow spirits we've already got. So if I go with the cold dark, we do end up with the full snow spirits. This isn't bad, you know. This is probably the one. It's only tier 3, but I think it's sort of the frosting transformation we don't get unless we apply it to the sirens that we picked up. That's really where we want to get the sirens actually, you know, sort of participating. I think I might go this way. Like, I really can't think of anything better. So flash freeze should be overpowered if they haven't read. This one here is this is a terraforming spell. So target province, enemy units in the province suffer 20 frost damage, -5 status resistance for 1 turn. The province gains snow and ice. The province loses chasm, swamp, ashland, sand, cavern floor, fungus fields, and gloom. So again, this is actually the terraforming as well. The marching winter. Every turn, 2 provinces within or adjacent to the domain gain snow and ice. Which again, because it's not really doesn't really fit because our actual units aren't frostlings. But does that matter? We've certainly got the ability to milk the frostling side. It's just our army doesn't do it. I think I'll still select it. Let's just go that way.
Light brings both warmth.
So
Snuff it out, and you
now that one there, we've got the probably the snow spirits.
Them of comfort, shatter their hope, leave them with numb limbs and blinded eyes.
Or do we want to go flash freeze?
Darkness will sap your enemy's will to fight.
I'll go this way. All right, so area excavated, so iron deposit found. All right, but it's protected. There's a claw mark. Okay, we found a little location in here. There's a ruined gold vein and a ruined mana node. Now, what are the provinces? They're all different. Claw mark cave. That's a one that we would have to explore. We've got a bit of gold there. Just keep on sort of marching down and seeing what else we can find in the south. I'm not ready to attack yet until we actually bring up the main army. So we'll just sit where we are. It's funny, like they keep on making so many improvements to this game, but there's actually things in it that I'm surprised that they haven't changed yet. Like one of them is that when somebody is like in the void, you don't really get to see them. And also similarly, like in here, if I press the next one into here to go to the next army, I wish it would cycle through. Like at the moment, it's just going to end up sitting back with whoever. Like if I keep on clicking the same one, I'm not cycling through the units, and I wish it would do that. It's sort of but they've done such a good job with so many other bits and pieces, except for those little bits. There we go. We can now bring these in. Okay, we're now ready to go. Capital city there. Just start to explore the underground here and just sort of make a connection back this way. So the way in down there as well. I think I'll just keep on searching out this territory which we haven't explored yet. Oh, that is a wandering stack there. So there was one that was wandering. Is that the same one? You know, I think it is. Or maybe not. Oh, it looks like it is. It looks like it may be. So we may have just got unlucky there. In that case, I will split back off again. But we'll take the giant on now. So we'll move back with the lesser force. Yes, we just didn't wait long enough. All right, who do we want to go into? I want 4 stacks to attack this city. I'm going to send the these guys back. We should have the dragon now. 1 turn. Just hurry up that one along. And I'll grab a second one. So we'll get a second frost dragon in here. The warlord I'd be sort of interested in, but I think we'll just go with another dragon. Back in here we want to get the tendril labyrinth. So I'll just throw that one in there. Stone walls, just to delay as well, would be good. So I'll throw them into there. So now we have the frost dragon. I'll get this one heading down to fight out here as well. So they're coming back. Now Rutz's units, I think Began's unit was ultimately a pretty good mix. So I'll send Began back with that one. We just need one more stack. I think I'll keep Rutz in with the other group. These are just sort of made up of different groups. Yeah, Grum I want to keep with this main fight. So I'll start to move them down towards the city. Keep Rutz in with him. And that's Sev. That one would be okay to move down as well. Let's move that one down to there. That's a fairly strong little stack that we end up having that way. Actually, I've just realised I've sent all of my support guys down that way as well. Anyway, that's all right. We've got four different stacks in here. Okay, negotiations succeeded. So this is now bonded vassalage. That's good. Empire development skill. Yeah, we get 200 mana, 200 knowledge. Just got 200 there. I can now also build teleporters. Yeah, pillaging a province takes -1 turn and yields 20% more rewards. We also, pillaging units are healed for 20 hit points. That's going to be useful. Because we're going to be sort of doing that as we march in to these various cities. There's a lot of good ones here. Province here takes -1 turns. Let's do that one. Actually, what are the casting points? That's what I should have got. Anyway. Yeah, we're getting these very, very quickly now. Shipyard there. Dragon is on its way. These guys can pick up this one here. This will give me more, like every time I get one of these sort of thickets and things, I end up getting 5 Imperium, which essentially pays for dragons. It'll end up sort of paying off because the dragons do cost me a little bit, anything that's tier 4 or 5. Now, let's see if we can dig that one out. Nope, still too far away. Okay, so do better in snow sounds thematic, says Falcons. Well, it's just, yeah, I'm trying to sort of play role play as well as everything else. So I'm just gonna have a quick look and see what this is doing. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. We could have come back. This one's all set to come in and start to attack us, but we could have just waited. Let's just wait where we are. This is going to be a lot easier than we thought. Now, the dragon. So Sev has got like a very, very strong force. Let's move them down. Oh, hang on, he's already moved. That one's already moved as well. Yeah, okay, we've got the war cried. Another dwarven group. Yeah, it's okay. We'll just leave them where they are. So I can't really march into their territory. Expecting the vampire elf to be destroyed fairly soon. Oh, this one can't get out of the water. Okay, so we've got, should maybe Began be the one that goes in with the dragon. So we're going with a dragon there. I'll just keep these camped in this city until we sort of need to pick up another one. Bounty has been posted. Capture city, which one? Oh, Walk Ride. There we go. It wants the city done. So she's... Actually, didn't even read it. It's a monolith. Okay, that's good. The walls are coming. Don't really need much in there, so I'll just keep them just doing what they do. We don't have any protection back there, really, so we'll just need to build that one up. They're very, very happy. And we don't get to do this one just yet. This one's only level 12. Get the Tendril Labyrinth. Grab the stone walls. Getting extra morale, that's not really going to worry us too much. Blacksmith, actually should have done that one. That'll do us. Let's get a few of them queued up. So we're now at tier 10. We can go and get another location. Now we've got different areas in through here. I'll just get the Suncorp Peaks. Now we can take that one from our vassal. Almost sort of like just reshuffle it through. Which I think I'll do. I think I prefer to have that myself. Buy this province for 40 Imperium. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, it's time to declare war. So they've got a Spelljammer there. We shouldn't see the armies come all that quickly, so we'll just go in and now declare war against him. And we can declare a justified war, and these are important that we actually do have justification. So they've got no allies. What does he do? Yep, okay, we'll declare war. Enemy forces are stronger. That's alright. So he's a giant. Now at war with Horga Onyx Trickster. So if it's war you want, a war you'll get, call the banners. Alright, goodbye. So he'll move. We don't know where his army is. We haven't seen him for a long time, but he's leading the game. So we're going to need to be tricky with how we do this. This one's going to be for 3 turns. We're going to be sort of stuck here. Now I'm going to move that one down to start the siege. So we'll start. Actually, we can do this in 2 turns because actually we must be able to do a little bit more. So we actually end up with that that thing that we've got. That project is actually good. We'll add siege projects into here. So we want to undermine the walls so we can get on top of them. We've got tower bombardment as well, which is not fantastic. Just defending the city, take 20 physical damage at the start of combat. I think we'll do this one here. Just close that one off. So it's only 2 turns before that one comes. We want to get rid of the Spelljammer. Pillage that province. The Alchemist Lab we could get rid of as well. Let's just see how we go here. If yeah, all of those can reach it, and if we have a look, there should be a dotted line. Yeah, Alchemist Lab does sit inside the realm there. Again, we'll just pillage that province. If we have a look and see who participates in the fight, it ends up being those because they're stronger. That's good. So everyone is connected, which is great. So we should be able to take the city before they can do anything. Orders required. Just leave that one where that is. Let's just eat our way through here. Take this. I can't move across there because we're going to be encroaching into their territory. I don't want to do that. I won't piss them off. Okay, well, I got 28 Imperium. I'm going to need a bit of that just for... actually, we can just release it as a vassal, which is all I'm wanting to do anyway. So we'll just go page up. Now, just make sure if I press the O key, like the letter O, we can then cycle through. So observe mode is disabled, enabled, or enemies mode. So if we see enemies, if I just end the turn, if enemies appear on the map, then we'll follow them in. Here we go. Will he appear? Yes, he will. At Opera Stand. Okay, so astral beam forming. So the Oath Warden of Warcride. So what do we need? As you request, but I expect to share in the discovery. So we'll just go along with this one here. Ultimately, I'll share my own astral observations with you. Lose some knowledge. Get a mystery bonus there. I think we'll just do that way. I'm not super reliant on these. Now, did that other one end up... if it swims back too close to these, we're in trouble. So I'll just do another quick save here. Let's get all of these in the water. So this is a much easier battle now because the other wandering stack is gone, and that was actually what was the problem. So I think we're actually fine. We've got all 3 units. I want the dragon probably to be the one that actually does the damage. Do a quick save here. Still going to be difficult, but having the flying dragon is going to help us a lot. Oh, there we go. She's been destroyed. We'll come back and do this one in just a minute. We'll just go through the rest of them. She's now been banished, so the so that is fine. Confiscate. Yeah, we'll take some extra money. That's fine. Beast Wrangler is leaving. We don't need that. They've produced the walls. Stone walls have to be rebuilt as well. Tendril Labyrinth I'll go with, and stone walls we'll go with. That's good. They're still building things up as well. They've got the tendril. This is going to give me a big boost to my gold. Back down in here. We can now go and get the boosted Halls of War, so we'll take that one. And that will be good. I don't think there's anything else really in here that we want just yet. Just a bit too low level. Here we excavated there. Orders required, so we're back out here again. So we'll take the dragon into the middle, I think. So we'll just do a quick save here and go for this one here. I think I'll just try to... Oh, hang on. That's retreat. That one wasn't close enough. Yep. I'll try an auto battle and see how we go. Yep, didn't lose anything. That's good. So that's a good victory for us. We'll just close that one off. We pick up a lot of different things in here. So we've got the cleansing helm. This is... yeah, that's good. So we'll give that to our leader. Padded pants, +3 defense. That's good as well. Ring of flanking. And again, great for our leader. So we'll open up the hero screen. this is the True Seeing Flute. I'll unequip that. The Cleansing Helm on there. That wasn't good. I'll just cancel that for a second. What else did we pick up? Rings. Got a band of flanking there. Yes, we've already got it. Already got what we needed. In that case, it's just going to be the helm. Is what we really want. The Great Axe is not what we want either. That disables the mount, and the Wyvern is a good one for us. So we'll just confirm that one. Right, that's good. That clears that one right out. Take that gold. Now with these other groups, everyone's pretty strong here. Might as well clear these out as well just while we're here. Okay, that's good, and we'll sort of just make our way along the coast because we're going to ultimately need to be sort of raiding into this territory down here. It's now been destroyed. There's a research post down there. Just keep on making, just destroying everything that's down this way. Pillage that improvement as well. All right, that's good. So we've not seeing any sign of the enemy just yet, but next turn we'll then be able to attack this, which would be good. So we'll what is required here? There's really nothing much down this way. I'll just keep it where it is. Just try a different route through. End our turn, and again, enemies, we should then flick to wherever the enemies show up. There they are. So they're laying siege to our outpost. Yeah, we've just got two in here. This is a safe battle. I'll just auto-combat this. So that's the end of everything that came from that spawner. So we'll bring this one south. Level 8. Through. So they can move down to the south while these guys finish off this next one. So we do actually have a siege. Outpost is under siege. That's what we just saw there before. Breach is made. We'll come back to that one. Rivalry with this has ended. Negotiation succeeded here. So it's becoming better. We're now pure evil. We have two spells ready to cast. We do have Blizzard, which we can now make use of. The blacksmith coming. Should have cleaned this one up. I'll just get another. Actually, we've got a pretty good range of things here. I'll get a research post just so we can get through the tech a little bit faster. Here we excavated down this way. Then the orders here. So we now have the attack, which we want to send in. There's really nothing much in here. Just do a quick save. Oops, I'm on the wrong thing. There we go. So we'll just vassalize this one. Now this is the advanced wolves. So umbral flesh, bred for war. I'll just vassalize. That's all I really want at this stage. So we'll vassalize them. And who have we got over here? The start of the armies are coming through now. They've also got the wolf riders. These are dragoons. Misfortune. Slippery. Okay, umbral flesh. That's not going to really worry anyone one way or another. Pack hunter. There's nothing too bad there. That's okay. We should be fine against them, I think. So the wolves riding wolves. Close that one off. Now. So I can actually hit this one. I think we're going to find that there's going to be more down there than we think. No, we're not seeing them. Yeah, I can go in with the full army here. All right, well let's just go and do this. Just do a quick save. And in we go. Yeah, it's only the one group. I'll just do an auto battle and just sort of see how this one proceeds. Yeah, hardly any damage at all to us. So we'll close that one off, and Ruts has gone up a level. So this is now, we can now march against their capital. Yeah, it's all good. So hero leveled up. Now with Ruts, we can do this one here. Getting the status resistance. I don't think we'll need it against this particular fighter. I'll keep on going that way. It's the spell casting is the one that we've sort of been dealing with fairly heavily. So I could have gone with some of these as well. Anyway, that's alright. Confirm that one. Close that one off. Okay, we'll bring them forward. We don't know if they could be underground. There may be a way underground here that we haven't seen. There's one over here that we haven't explored. Where's that? Middle of the map. Come down and just see if we can find where this army, the other armies are. Okay, we'll just page up again and have a look and see if we see anything up through here. I'm sort of expecting to see them. Which city is that one from? I think the city controls all of this. Yeah, it does. Alright, that's fine. What's a war foundry do? Okay, gives draft. I think the strength of our armies is gonna tell out here. Oh, there they are. There they are. They're back over here. So they're coming back up to retake this city. So we can actually just go back and wait inside the city. There's only one unit there. Yeah, I can't see this being a big problem. I'll just go and sit back there for a second and see what they do. But then, you know, that's at least that's an army that's heading our way. That's okay. We've got this one as well. I haven't really been. I never build them. I should build them. I just never do. The Tendril Labyrinth back up there. Stone Wall's coming. That's fine. Bloodguard. And we've got a new dragon here as well. Stone Wall's on the way. That's going to be useful. I think we're getting ourselves another dragon. I think 3 dragons will be enough. They do cost me a little bit of mana each time. Oh, sorry, a little bit of Imperium. So I'll get there in 3 turns. So bring these through. And these aren't baby dragons, these are full blown, which is good. We can grab another province here. Just get the farm. A bit of mana. Okay, we'll claim that one. Now, I can sit inside the outpost. I think I'll just do a save here because I'm pretty sure if I'm in there, I'm pretty sure that will still come in and protect it, I think. Let's just leave all of them in there. That one should run away now. We want to have one big battle against these guys to sort of like to pretty much destroy them. I don't know if I want the like, I guess it doesn't matter if I open up everything coming back our way. It's not really going to matter. This one should run away. It's going to be interesting to see if they go back to try to take that city again, and I think they will. He's given up the siege. Here they come. Here they come. All right, so we're getting different armies now converging in on this particular location. Again, not too difficult for us, and there's more movement back over this other side now. Now, the city, still two more turns, so we don't really want to be moving off away from the city just yet. I don't think that they can really do much against us. Reduce stone walls at high pledge. Ballista towers as well. I might just get a bit of protection just because this is so far away. Mage's Guild. Need a mine for that one. Yeah, let's get a few of those, that'll do. That way. The bathhouse is 7 turns away, unfortunately. Fishmonger. I'll get the growth and the granary as well. That'll do for starters. So we have a small city back over in here as well. Now summon snow spirits. The amplified arrows, this is something, again, we can't do it on our own units, but we can do it with the others, as well as Bread for War. Marching Winter, that's what we want though, I think. Oops, can't do anything there. Let's keep on mining. You don't get as much reward as you used to get. Now this unit ran away. I think it ran down this way. I think it did. Yep, there it is. Now what else do we have down in here? It's not too bad. Yeah, I think we can deal with that. Right, so we'll smash this this hero. This is a level 8, which is a nice one for us to pick up. So we're level 9 here with Began, and Sev I think he's level 9 as well. Auto combat. So he's been destroyed. We'll close that one off. And we picked up an Archon Gauntlet. That's actually good. Where does that one go? Oh no, we don't want that. Cancel that. This gets rid of the mount. So we'll cancel that one. We'll just keep with our tier 1 axe. We need a. I probably need to get a like a you know, something where we can build some actual weaponry to get some more power. Now we've got groups going all over the place. This one is not super strong. Release and capture. Ancient Wonder. Again, this would be a good city for us. So let's go and do that. Just keep these in close. We're a fairly strong little force, but if they bring waves of units in, then we're in trouble. So we've got the remains in there now. So tempted to actually now take these out, but I don't really want to. I guess we can just see what's over here. We've got cannons. Look, I think I'll weather the siege here. We've only got one more turn before this becomes a vassalized city. Still waiting on the dragon to arrive as well. Let's just stay where we are for a turn. Do we go in and take? No, we can't. We can't actually hit that one. I don't think any of these can actually do it. No, none of them. This one can't start the siege anyway. So they haven't really done much down this way. Dig through. So production, we can get the academy. Get that one. The armory as well. Slowly sort of getting there with Mountwood to be able to sort of end up getting dragons. Alright, well let's end our turn here. Just going to get myself a drink of water. I'll be right back. Actually, I might just wait. Might wait and see what the giants get up to. Here they come. They are going to take us on. Or are they? Maybe not. Well, in that case, we can certainly take them on. I'll just grab a drink. I'll be right back. So they've got a big army down there. We're still one turn away from getting this. We have a smallish army in here. That's actually worth a hell of a lot of points. 1,100. What's that one there? Just got a single unit there. So what we'll do is we'll destroy this army first, and then we'll come back against the other side. Beast Wrangler leaves in one turn. That's fine. We don't need that. I pledge produce those. We've still got one more Archer Battlement coming, which is fine. Bloodguard produced those. That's fine. They've got the next dragon coming in one turn. I'll get the granary. I'll get that as well, just so we can sort of rattle through the research. And I'll pop the item forge in there as well, so we can start to sort of pick up items, make items. We have another province here. In terms of probably what we want, it's going to be more down this road here. Just so we can pick up this next... Oh, actually going to be a couple of turns before we can do that one. Roughheim can grab another province as well. Let's get that forester there. Well, I can't quite finish it off. So we'll end up with a group out here. So the dragon can't quite get into the town. But that's actually okay. If I take that one on, it's a risky battle because we're only going in with 2 units. Yeah, I can destroy them as well. I can destroy all of these in one go. Let's have a quick look and see. Is he still the leader? If we have a look at this military, we're across the board now. We're winning. So he is. If we have a look at him, he's coming number 3 in total, but his military ranking is now slipped down to 4. He's only at war with us, so he's actually gone from 1 to 4. That's interesting. Alright, so and after this he should slip down to 5. No, he'll only be 4 because they've already destroyed the other one there. Don't need that one to move in. And where's Ruts? There he is. So we can take these in. I'll just do this, and then becomes a low risk battle. I'll just do a quick save here. Okay, so I might play this one out and just sort of see how we go. I don't think we're going to have any trouble here at all. But we'll see how we go. Being saying, Daz, do you use any mods? So there's a mod by Trump Studios that lets you play against 12 opponents. Since the last DLC, I'm getting major lag on the massive map. I was wondering if you've seen any lag. I haven't seen any lag, but I've certainly seen a bit of instability when I start the game up at times. So it's ships versus ships, but we do actually have a few units that actually are going to be okay here. We don't have the dragon, of course. These are just lesser snow spirits. We've got an actual snow spirit there. I don't want it to be able to take... It's got the fire heavy mage lock, and it's got the mage lock firing there. This one here will do a lot more damage, so I don't want it. I don't want to give it the ability to use that. But it won't matter if I move up anywhere else. So that's one that we have to deal with. Then we've got the lieutenants. 2 lieutenants. We've got them ourselves. An overseer through here, which can subdue. This guy as well. The Trek the Spearhead. It's a charging unit. He's not really going to be able to do anything. So it really comes down to this mage lock, just staying away from what it can do. So it's really just along this line here. They could bring in spells as well. War Shaman, keep that one in behind. I don't really care about this little magma spirit. We just happen to pick that one up. It's sort of not really in the same line as to what we want to be doing. That one then. Yep, so that's the limit there. And we can start to sort of bring it back in the other side. Again, another Sunderer. So what's that one there? That's another one. It's got extra range. Okay, we'll move that one back. It's an Afflictor. Got a miasma shot. It's not going to really worry us too much, I don't think. Just try not to give it too many shots at me. Let's just leave them together. A lot of Sunderers in here. That'll do for the first turn. So I've kept away from most of their fighting. They'll be able to do a little bit of damage here. Let's move down into the protection of the others. Missed, good. Near Greys, that's good. Second wind, so it's used up that, which won't really do anything much at all. Now we've got a lot we can do here. This guy here is that's just a lieutenant there. So I can get a flanking shot in here. Then we can hit this one. It's a bit of retaliation. The Fury, it's a 50%, but I'll take it. Two grazes, it wasn't great. The warrior. Get off another flanking shot. We get the kill here. Then we've got all of these. We want to do the howling with these warriors. So we'll bring them into here. That's going to weaken them as well. But all of these can do that. Still move this one in to do some damage. Now we have this is Champion Invigorate, so grants friendly unit in a 1 hex radius 10 temporary hit points. Don't need to do that one just yet. It's the War Shaman. It's been poisoned. %30 chance to freeze. I'll take the one behind. Actually, no, I've got to hit it first. I'll go that way. Resisted it. Damage. I'll kill that unit off. Getting those wolves has been good, I think. Another warrior. Now I'm going to be able to smack these anyway, so I don't really need to worry too much about what we're seeing back up this way. Critical hits, wow, that destroyed all of those. Fantastic. Yeah, 90% chance there against this hero. Good. The critical. Just got a lieutenant there. This thing's basically dead. So we use a chilling phase into here. And then we can we kill that one? So it's down to 1. It must have where is it? Steadfast. There it is. So it's already now taken as much damage as it can. Just smash that guy. So our lieutenant against their lieutenant. I can still use the enfeebling howl though. Just attack it. I think attacking it's fine. Kill that one off as well. So I want to get through this without really losing much health. Just a little bit of health here and there would be fine. We do actually have the... I'll use the tentacle here. Trying to constrict this one. That'll stop it from... Yeah, that's good. Can't really move now. I probably can't even fire. So Steadfast is now gone. So I can destroy that one with no real issues. I'll kill this one as well. Great. So we took a little bit of damage on a couple of the units, but nothing much really. That's all good. So we've picked up a White Wolf mount there as well, and I'll just take the reward without actually doing anything with that. So there's more movement here. That group there, we ultimately want to get them back up the top. With the stacks that we have down this way, I'm taking a little bit of damage there. So all of these can move in. At least those two armies couldn't meet up. So we can bring Rutz's group down. They can't really do much, so I might just move them back into the city. I might do that at the very end. The thing I'm concerned about is this unit here. Should still be okay. And that one's all good as well. In fact, this one's... We do actually have a lot of movement here with this one. So let's move that one down. There's nothing hidden, so that's all good. Yep, all three can now go in. So it's going to be 2,000 versus 1,500. So we'll just do a quick save here. And Dragon... The Dragon can make it down to there. Well, let's do that. And there's this unit here that we're going to just protect a little bit. There we are. So now when we take it, we've now got a lot stronger than what we were before. So just do a quick save here and in we go. So we'll do a manual combat. Hi Sev, how are you going? Saying good evening to Daz and chat. How goes the campaign? We're doing well. And Comrade Amiga saying the game that I have since launch and I don't understand much. It's one of these games. A lot of people actually just play it on auto battle because the battles are complex. That's why you can always just go back and restart combat through here. You can also do quick saves, which I strongly recommend that you do. Save scumming in this game is pretty much essential. Like you really do need to save scum your way through. Now we've got the single unit on his own. So in this case, strategically, we're going to probably sort of end up trying to keep one group to its own. I'm looking at now at the numbers here, like the 3, the 2. I'm just getting a bit of a vague idea as to how difficult these will be. So I've got like a skirmisher unit, which is tier 3. That's my best. That's their best. We've got a tier 1 unit there, which let's not worry about that one through here. These are all just tier 2s. There's a tier 3 there of the cannon. So the cannons are going to be worth having a bit of a look at. This one here can't move and shoot, it can only shoot. So this one, units in a 3 hex line, sustain damage. So we're going to have to be mindful of where this thing ends up, because it can hit stuff and do 34 physical damage. So if it's going to be firing, you can see there it'll fire. You can fire through there if it aims at that. If I press the Alt key, yeah, if I press Alt, I can see exactly where it can actually fire. So it can't hit these areas in here, as an example. I can fire on all of them out through this other side. Can reach all the way down to here, and then so I can get to there, get to there, get to there as well, and then it sort of misses in there again as well. So we've got like a spot there. So I think what I'll do is I'll start to take everything up this way, just to sort of to deal with that. So we know that its spot that it could actually fire on was in here. So that's one area that we have. Can anyone else move up into there? That one can. So we'll keep that Sundra there. Keep that there as well. Could it reach? How far down can it reach? So we can still move into there. Let's just do that. Okay, then the other side, it was up here somewhere, wasn't it? That there was, so I'm just pressing Alt again just to sort of see where that angle actually is. So that's it there. Just near that, between those two runes. So I don't want to have Ruts go up on his own. Just start to swing up this way. White Witch. The Fury, bring that Constrictor up. Just keep them back a bit. Now this unit here, this is the Dragoon. This has got a harrying shot. Does 28 damage, so I can just move in and do that damage. Doesn't look like it's got anything too tricky. Let's have a look and see if it's got the Mark of Misfortune. Yeah, nothing too tricky there. So let's not worry about that one super much. We'll just move up a little bit just to sort of draw them in. In behind. That'll do. Alright, so we've moved up. I'm not too concerned about this stack here. It's mainly the cannon that I want to destroy if I can. Missed, good. These mage locks can be quite powerful. See, they're doing big damage. Whoa, nice. So going after the dragon. Breaking into all of the different groups, but again, I don't mind this so much. Now this will in turn, they should have started with this because it'll turn it around. They could have got flanking shots, but they didn't do it. They did it too late. Now the constrictor. Actually, that's not a constrictor. Where's our constrictor? Ruts can do big damage there. Actually, it's funny, both sides are using misfortune, so there's going to be morale problems everywhere. There we go, that'll kill that one off. Alright, down in here. Can't use that one just yet. It's only 30% chance to freeze it, which is not great. There's more coming. Where'd that cannon? Oh, the cannon's right there. Place a tentacle in here just to sort of upset these guys. They can't use it while they're in enemy zone of control. Yep, it's constricted. That's good. I can then start to sort of whittle away at these other units as well. But this one here I do want to be destroying. Now I can do a shield bash to stun it. Oops, it's been stunned, which then gives this one a shot. But I'll move back, we're not doing enough damage to it. Big damage there, but I probably really want to lock this one in. Again, sort of force it to move away. Damage here. They're going to have to try to kill this thing off to be able to release this. Actually, I've still got this as well, so I can actually come back in and do damage up this way. So I'll do this. That's now really going to stop it. So I've weakened all of them. So these mage locks are all going to have trouble getting away from here at all. Like, this is going to be very, very hard for it. I don't know if I can do another enfeebling. Yeah, I can't get that one there. I can get two of them. I might as well do it. the champion freezing blast. This one always hits. So it's now back up here that we need to start to deal with things. Got a mercenary there. Now with the dragon, we've got a tail swipe, which should be good. We've also got the frost breath, which I can actually hit all of those with the frost breath. And what do we have here? Frozen, 60% chance to freeze. Let's go for that. There we go. Now we've frozen the two that are nearby, so they're not going to get a shot. So it's only these that will actually be going after the dragon this next turn. We've got a couple of units back there, including this tier 3 unit here. I'm going to give the dragon another go. So this is actually something I can just say, hey, have another turn. And I can do the tail swipe now. Or I can do just big damage against one of these. Or I can fly over and do damage up this way as well. Might do that. This one here does actually have a bit of a strike. Graze. I can teleport across into here. Just pin those units in. Start to do the damage there. Yeah, I'm better off there. I'll try that one. Critical. And he's down. That's good. That's the big guy down. These ones in here, we'll just start to sort of whittle away at some of these. Again, this is a bit of a double one. Actually, I'll take it on this other side here. Chilling phase. And just keep on whittling away at one of them. This protects the dragon a little bit more as well. Then these guys get to move away one time. They're not really a problem. So they'll teleport away somewhere. Oh, they didn't. It's interesting, I thought they would have. It's been constricted, so that now can't move away either. Go for the kill there with the White Witch. Great. Alright, that's good. The constrictors are great. They do, dragging units in is really, really cool. Okay, that's everyone now moved. So we are doing well here. And we've now dealt with the more dangerous of the enemies up the top there. These will come back from their freezing. Constricted, that one tried to move away. Turns around. Okay. Okay, we didn't get to constrict it, unfortunately, but we can kill it off here anyway. Great. That's all the tier 3s now done. That one's down as well, that's great. Burning, so we can't use freeze on that one. Almost got it. We did get it. We must have had a critical. I wasn't even watching. Missed with that one. Oops, hang on. I won't do that. That one can't move. And then we'll move this one up. Now, Ruts has got a 50%, 90% there with only one shot, but we'll still take it. I don't want to be missing and hitting my own guys. If we get the shot, we kill it. There we are, that one's down, that's good. So these guys. Critical, that's good. Another critical, and that one's down now as well. They're getting ready to run. Awesome, that's good. Dragon can kill that one. Yeah, we should be able to kill this one off. Didn't quite get there. Now, mana-wise, we've got heaps of mana, so I'm going to use this. Another tentacle here. Just while it's, after it's actually run away once, it can't run away a second time. So we'll kill this one off. The gremlins. Great. Down. Enemies fleeing the battle. Do you wish to end the win? There's only one more unit or two more units, so I'm going to go no because I want to actually kill them. I don't want them escaping. Or maybe they will anyway. I don't care if the scout runs away. There we go. Kill that one off. And I don't know if I can reach the other one. Yep, that's okay. There we go. That was good. So we got through that one pretty well. Took a bit of damage, but we'll be healing up again next turn. So That will be fine, and we'll just keep these units all cohesive here. So they're still all protecting each other, which is great. Let's bring this one back up. Alright, that works well. So this will then become a vassal next turn. We've captured this one as well. So that's now pretty much... we still haven't found the giant yet. It may be back in the capital. Do we besiege yet? We've got the dragon here. Yeah, I think we can. Yeah, I think we're okay. So siege duration 2, is that what we have? Yep, only 20 there. So if they're all protecting each other, so that's fine. We'll just do a quick save here, and in we go. Start the siege. Add the siege projects in here as well, undermining the walls, and that's all we have actually. Why? Not sure why. I might do that one in that case. And close. Go that way. That takes us into the other side of Warcried, which we've been up over here scouting around. Let's go back up the top again and have a bit of a look. So our main army has now destroyed a few armies, or a couple of armies, which is going to severely weaken them. I'll end the turn, and I think we'll have to call it quits for today at that point. What we've seen, no, that moved very, very quickly. There we go. There, he's actually left. Alright, Primeval, you embody malevolence, malignance, there we go. Yet the insatiable ambition you're working for in the next scheme. So, okay, so your elected sacrifice will grow your power. So feed your evil. So we lose 2 population in Bloodguard, which I can afford to do. Cities in your empire gets ability. Leveling up would be okay. Augment ruts. So draft in Bloodguard is blocked. I don't want to do that. Actually, ruts levels up twice, so that would be pretty damn good. Consume ruts the pathetic to enhance your own power. So ruts can be moved into the crypt, but ruts is actually really good, so I don't want that to be the case. I think I'm going to do this one here. But the draft in Bloodguard, I can't minimize it. Look at this dragon coming. Another dragon. I don't know, it's not going to get there in time, so I'll still do this one. Because unfortunately, there's a dragon sitting right in here. Oh, we got it already. Great. Perfect timing. I knew it was close. Okay, that works out well. Great. So we can start to move this one down. Now we got a few other different bits and pieces here as well. So there's an army there. They're all pretty strong, but like in terms of you know, on the books, but they're just not as strong as what they think they are. I'm not going to see anything else now coming into this this city here. Look, what I think I'll do is I think I'll actually leave it here, guys. So, hi Tenru, how you going? Well, Africa's saying that wolf sounded exactly like Warcraft 3 wolf sounds. There we are. Red Dog saying thanks for the gifted sub, Egan. There we go. That's good. And yeah, anyway, I think I'll leave it there, and I'll be back again. Don't know what I'll play tomorrow. I'll probably play something a bit different, but I'm not sure what. Anyway, I'll leave it there. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching.